your music live. Your music live. It's your music live. It's your music live.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. You know what time it is? Yeah, it's time for Your Music Live, brought to you by our wonderful friends at DroKid. Yes, DroKid, the place to get your music out there to the world. One subscription, all the platforms. Sign up now, save yourself 7% off your first year on any DroKid plan. Oh, we've got a big show for you here this week. We've got more than 35 amazing artists and great indie tracks to play for you. So why don't we dive straight on in with our first song. This is Mars on Mars and a track called Nightmares to get us started in style on Your Music Live.
You know, get some rest, go get some sleep. You will be...
under the ground. Every speck of dust I feel on my face leads me to the place where I have nowhere to stay. Feeling pins and needles under my skin. Twisted dreamscapes. Will I escape? Then it's gone. You can find it too when you walk alone and it's on. I feel like you were in a place where you find yourself made of questionable thoughts. You can find it too when you walk alone and it's on. Waiting for my turn, shadows moving again. What I have to learn, it's a place where reason ends. Glooms and whispers that crawl in my head. I know that's leaving.
Oh yeah, a little bit of a subtle start to the show this week. Just something a little mellow, a little chilled, but maybe a little spooky too. That was Mars on Mars, and they say, I loved nightmares until I had a few terrible sleep paralysis experiences. Ew. I started researching what it is and then learned about succubus, incubus, and what it's all about. It was the scariest thing I'd experienced, but still somehow I would love to explore it more from the inside. Oh, sorry, I added that for effect at the end there. Welcome aboard. If it's your first time here on Your Music Live, hello. We're here each and every week. We're at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern, midnight UTC, and 9 a.m. for our friends on the east coast of Australia. And the way this works is you submit your songs using the form, which is over there, or you can go to studiolivetoday.com/YML. I put together a playlist. We hang out, we chill, we play great music, and we do it each and every week. Thanks to the fine folks at DroKid. If you'd like to check them out, check out the links in the description. You probably also notice I only play 1 to 2 minutes of each song. That is on purpose because we can give you a little sample, a little taste test of all these songs. And the beauty part is, description down below, all of the songs are there. You can check them all out in their entirety, including this next one from Cash, who says, it was written looking out on the sunset of a late spring day and is about the hope, excitement and self-doubt that summer brings to people. It was recorded in my bedroom with one microphone. We love it. We love our DIY home recording musicians around here. Let's give this a spin, shall we? Over on slaps.com, this is Cash and Don't Know What to Think on Your Music Live.
I suppose you all know how to use one of these things, but in case you don't, you just press down on this lever with your thumb and then pull the trigger.
The side
on thinking no turn back. I hate thinking that I just don't know what to think. How everything is happening. I don't know what to think. How everything is happening. Oh no.
To get a little solo action in there, right? G'day, Gordon Lee Weaver. Nice, yeah, the vocals in that are beautiful. Nice airy feel to them. Yeah, really good all-around track. Great songwriting. Just a nice mellow vibe there. And here's the cool thing on slaps.com, what Cash has done here, linked out to their Spotify. You can also set up your profile here. Folks can comment. Look, interesting intro, yeah. And I can say here, just spun this on YML Epic. There you go. So you can leave comments for folks. It's really cool. Slaps.com. It's by DroKid. It's free, don't you know? Free to use. And we can throw fire on tracks. We can save them. Sharing's a breeze. A great way to share your music if you are a creator in the world and you would like to get your music out there to all of the different platforms. You can use DroKid, but if you want a little free way to go, if you want to be able to just get yourself out there, you can use slaps.com free, courtesy of our wonderful friends at DroKid. So we thank DroKid again for their support. Let's continue on, because you know who released an album recently? The Delicate Giants, baby, yeah. They say, hello, Pete. This is our mate Ross. Hello, Pete. Could you please play track 6 from the new album? Still free for people to check out, but that will soon change. So if you just want to listen to an old school constructed album, then this is it. If you download it for free and then you like it, then just recommend it. And the proceeds are going to Teenage Cancer USA. If you've been listening, if you've been tuning in to the show, you would have heard that the Delicate Giants released this a while back. We're now playing pretty much a song a week in it, just so that you can see exactly how awesome it is. Let's give this one a spin. This is called The Beauty in Everything, featuring Viv Sparrow, the Delicate Giants, here on Your Music Alive.
Shadows across the sky. Watch them dance. I see the beauty in everything, day to night. The clouds in the sky wander around, gracefully shifting. Intricate patterns. Wish I might like an artist painting a scene on the fabric of everything. Like an artist painting a scene on the fabric of everything.
Did I play the wrong track? I think I played track 1. I think I may have played that before. Was I supposed to play at track 6? I think so. I just threw the link in and played it. But if you had already heard that one, awesome. And what I'll do, see, is I'll put that one in for next week so we can play track 6 next week as well. So there you go. That was the recall, the review, the encore performance of that track called The Beauty and Everything. I thought we'd played that one. But you know when you press play? You know when you're running an online live indie music show and you press play and you're like, hang on, I've listened to the whole album, so it's kind of a mislead. Have I played this one before? I think I have. Never mind. That's going straight on for next week as well. You got an extra one, Russ. Russ is sitting there going, bloody hell, Pete, I give you one job. That's my Russ. It's still not good. We're going to continue on with this one, but please do go check out the full Delicate Giants album. Down in the description, it is there for you, and you can go and listen to it now and then buy it. Why not buy it? Yeah, go buy it, why not? All right, Capsul Lam, welcome aboard. I saw you here live. It is very late for Capsul Lam. It's past midnight. In fact, is it past 1 a.m. for you? My time zone time telling is not the greatest at all times. Capsul Lam is back. They have a song, and they say, got a new song, and it would be great if you play it on YML. The song is inspired by Cyberpunk and Blade Runner, video created using a TV, styrofoam leftovers, and a lot of patience. Intriguing. Song created in GarageBand iOS. Love the show, but it's hard to make it at our night hours. Well, hopefully you can listen to your track here, Capsul Lam, and then get some shut-eye. We don't hear from Capsul Lam often, but when we do, it's always awesome. And this is no exception. This is a track called Made, Not Born, here on your Music Alive.
utopian maze. My little evil rebel yell, echoing throughout the city. Letting loose, saddlery, epic, rare and legendary. Letting loose ferocity into the dance of metal guitar. Drifting to illusions, dancing with my brain. Drifting.
What a cool track. Love the synth sounds. The vocals are just so subtle and just sitting there in the mix perfectly. Amazing what you can create in GarageBand iOS for the music, and then I can only imagine the amount of patience to put all those shots together. If anyone's tried to sing along to their own music and create a video like that, you know the challenges, you know the pain, and it's come together beautifully with the katana as well. Very cool stuff. Yeah, super pro, radio ready, Capsul Lam. Well done. I'm glad you waited up to share that with us tonight, today. whatever time it is for you in the world. Early morning, way past bedtime, whatever it is. Thank you, Capsul Lam. And again, that's exactly pure fire. And you can tell that that's been crafted with love and with care. And not to say that you can't, like, we've got lots of people in this community that produce a lot of music all the time. But Capsul Lam puts out, maybe a single every 3 months, 6 months. They're always absolute fire. So appreciate you being part of the community. We're going to do our Play My Fire beat, speaking of fire, in just a jiffy. But we're going to stay over in the continent of Europe with another fantastic lady by the name of PA, pronounce it alternative, baby. And she simply says, can I have your attention, please? Yeah, you've already got my attention, PA, because I know as soon as I see your name pop up in that submission list, it's going to be something epic. Let's give this one a spin. This is called Unboxing Ego here on Your Music Live.
Only mountains ahead of me, can I defeat him now? I swallow shadows and become ghostly. Can you see my silhouette? Only lonely inside of me. Can you understand me? Straight in mindset, unboxing ego, a heartfelt tread of bones. So many years of fearing you and me, the rest of them. Can I name them all? Tell me, is it hard to fit in? Let's switch places for today. I will give you my family and friends and paint a whole big picture. Could you carry them? Can I have your attention, please? I need you to listen. Can I have your attention, please? I need you to listen. Thoughts without a reason, and life beats me up. Can I survive myself? Lightning storm, leap of faith, pole position, fades to gray. Liking while minding, hiding while fighting. Stuck in that fast scene on loop like a daydream. A theme so much unseen, ignored, far away dream. Only mountains ahead of me, can I defeat them now? I swallow shadows.
Man, take note if you want to know how to produce something that has some power in its production, but simplicity keeps you in. It definitely draws your attention in. Love the little semitone moves in that melody. So simple, so effective. And yeah, the backing vocals, the whispered backing vocals in there. Again, it's so simple. Like the beat is just really probably only 4 or 5 tracks. This is what I mean. You don't have to put so much in. Sometimes what you leave out and the space you leave is actually what makes a great track. So really cool stuff there. Hello, Scotty, baby. Yeah, what a great hook. PA, baby. Pronounce it alternative. And another great track that you will want to check out. You can do so down in the description below. While you're there, thumbs up because the sun's up, because why not? You can do me a favor. Do me a solid and go down and hit the thumb button below. It just means that it tells all the little YouTube robots, like I'm not that far. I've been watching live streams lately and they're all like, oh man, we're at 7 likes and now we're at 34 likes and now we're at 66. Like I would love for you to like the thing, but not to stroke my delicate ego, but just to tell the YouTube robots to go and tell other people, hey, we're playing people's cool indie tunes here. You might want to pop on by. So that's why I would love for you to do that. Let's do us a little bit of Play My Fire beat, shall we? Let's go #thumb to remind you to hit the thumb button down below, preferably the up, but down if you choose. Yeah, go with #thumb. If you don't know how this works, we do a Play My Fire beat twice every show, once in the first half, once in the second half. Had to be careful with that middle finger. And what this does is if you put #thumb in the chat, is anyone going to do it for me to show us how it's done? Yeah, be like Mike and Dawn Janice. Put #thumb in the chat. You'll go into the drawing, and if you win, you get your song played straight away. It's skipping the queue. And even if you're on the show like Hell, who we've got a track from coming up, you can still go in there. So you can get yourself a double feature, yeah? So that is how it works. Hashtag thumb. And plus, it's really fun because it's weird when everyone just comes into, if you come in late and you just walk into this stream and everyone's putting hashtag thumb in the chat and you're like, what did I miss? What sort of weird, messed up inside joke is it that they have around this channel? Thumb? I don't get it. Anyway. Hashtag thumb, and you can go in the draw. We'll play another track. This one is from Davey, and they say, I wanted to write a song about taking things slow in a relationship. What was that? Slow in a relationship with a certain someone. In the context of driving, there's something about late night slow drives that's very calming and comforting that I wanted to translate that into this song. Well, I think you did a bloody marvellous job of it. So we're going to give this one a spin, and you can tell it's quality because look at that. Provided to YouTube by DistroKid, our wonderful sponsors. Let's subscribe to Davey as well because I'm not already. And let's give this a spin. It's called Slow Drive right here on Your Music Live. Like a little whammy George Michael-y ballad. I did get the Last Christmas vibe from the rhythm and the chords up front, but then it went off into its own little world, and really, really cool stuff. I dig it. Bellissima indeed. I like it. Davey, Slow Drive. Love that simple. I love the simplicity on the show this week. We haven't had a whole lot of complex stuff or really hard-hitting stuff yet. Hold that thought. But yeah, just love the laid back, chilled vibes that we've been had going on here so far in the show. Very cool stuff there. In fact, we'll leave that spinning as the backdrop to doing our little spin here. Yeah, Vapor Goodness. I was watching the LGR 15-year anniversary, and he was like, wow, I never knew that all these old 80s and 90s stuff, like, you know, big box PC games and the whole sort of vaporwave and the whole 80s nostalgia thing. And I'm like, yeah, it's all cool, except the hairstyles and the mustaches. It's like, why did we have to redo the whole hairstyles and mustaches? I'm like, to say to my children, I'm so sorry. We had this stuff in the 80s. We thought the mullets would never come back. We didn't think the weird shaved sides and mustaches and mullets would ever come back because they were laughed at even in their time. It was a bogan thing. And now everyone has to look like a bogan. Anyway, I say all that to say, let's spin the wheel. We've got our giveaway tool here. We've got 15 folks who put hashtag thumb in. Let's bring up a little bit of Davey in the background. Let's hit the button, shall we? Let's do our draw. Who's gonna win? It's gonna be Mark Bro. Yeah. Mark Bro's our winner. He is a grinner. He gets to choose a song we're gonna play on your music live today. And today, sorry, I was feeling my groove. Mark Rose, our winner. Congratulations, Mark. Good job. And Mark knows the drill here. All he needs to do is put a song selection in plain text right here in the chat, and we will play it in just a wee jiffy. Yeah, sorry. I know I said it was all very chilled. Yeah, Capsul Lam and PA probably were a little bit more on the intense side of the chill, which is cool too. I just mean that we haven't kind of hit the metal or the hard rock yet. Wait till my pick. Pete's pick this week is going to be it's going to melt your face. It's very, very cool. All righty, let's play another track while we wait on Mark to decide what he would like to play. I think this is the first time we played this artist on the show. It's Marshall Fairbrother. They say this song is called How They Were. I am Marshall Fairbrother, a blind multi-instrumentalist and engineer in the UK. This is the first original song I have ever released. Good job, my friend. Create, record, release. We love it. This song is about the feeling of wanting things to go back to how they were during the lockdown as time flew away and opportunities that I should have had in my teenage years were missed. Yeah, the lockdown and the C word, it was all very, very strange for many of us, wasn't it? Yeah, so some of it was great and some of it was terrible. And yeah, for us introverts, some of it was like, yeah, kind of nice, but also feeling guilty that we knew that some folks were having it, were doing it tough. So let's give this one a spin. This is Marshall Fairbrother, How They Were, here on Your Music Live.
Feeling so strange, stuck here again. So quiet outside.
Just the perfect blend. It's just it just sits in that lovely chill zone. Vocal production just spot on. The synths awesome. The simplicity of it again, and absolutely amazing video to go with us. To go with it, brilliant stuff all round there from Marshall Fairbrother. Yeah, go check out Marshall. I've just subscribed and dropped a like over there, and I recommend you do the same. It's great. Like, again, it's so cool. And by the way, I was remiss. We had some donations earlier, which we don't often have on this show. Feel free to donate. You're always welcome. Always appreciated. Never expected. But yeah, for independent music, Jenny Jolivet, thank you, my friend. Appreciate you. And Hell, the €10. Just noticed your song was on the roster. Yeah, you're coming up real soon. Hell will be on the show. So thank you for your donations. Yeah, like how good is it that we've just got all these creators that come together. And I know I'll use that word again, the serendipity of coming together like this, like we do. I consider myself the Pied Piper. I'm not actually doing any of the hard work, but if there's one thing that I think I can do pretty well, if I want to toot my own horn, it's bring you folks together and share the cool music here. And again, made it all simple for you. Down in the description, you can find all of the links to all the tracks that we play here on the show, including that one. Alrighty. Now, our mate Mark Bro was the winner of our Play My Fire beat, and he has decided to pay it forward, which is okay to do, as long as you're paying it forward to someone who we've played on the show before that I know I'll have their approval to play. And he has chosen this particular artist who's a little bit insane with their production. This one, I think I found the right track. It's QB the Penguin. It's on a different channel over here, though. It is called Pollux. It's the track. It's a synth wave track, so we're going to continue with our synth wavy goodness here with this one here. This is QB the Penguin and Pollux here. Mark's pick on Your Music Live. Just going to say, Mark, a little bit slower than the usual 200 BPM plus stuff that QB does. Very cool stuff indeed there from QB the Penguin. He might be singularly keeping the Antarctic ice cap from melting. Absolutely. Speaking of which, can I go on a rant here? The amount of people I hear say Antarctic, I know it doesn't matter, and I know language evolves, and I know pronunciation isn't the most important thing, but there's clearly a C in there, people. Antarctic? Arctic? I don't know. But yes, QB the I say all that to say that doesn't matter because QB is awesome. Whether he's hanging out in the Antarctic or the Antarctic, not a thing. He's very, very cool. So thank you, Mark. Great pick. And hopefully we hear some new QB action coming up soon here on Your Music Live because QB does indeed rock. Very, very cool stuff. So go and check out and subscribe to the cube-shaped penguin dude. Let's grab our next track. This is from Silenzio Nero. This is Silenzio Nero, a one-man band who plays depressive post-rock black metal. Here we go. We're going to step things up a notch. This song was released on June 19th, 2024 and will be part of my first EP that will be out on July 8th called When It Gets Quiet. Nice. The song, like the entire EP, is focused on mental illness argument. Very cool. Let's give this one a spin, shall we? We'll jump on over here to the tube of you and give this one a little play. This is called Damnation here on Your Music Live. stuff definitely does draw you in, doesn't it? Yeah, almost hypnotic in its effects there, with the video, kind of nuts looking video as well, but great guitar tones there, and just sort of that simple repeating rhythmic pattern. Again, it's been simplicity. That has been the absolute catch cry of today's songs. Everything has not been overly convoluted or complicated, just really crisp, clear, simple. Yeah, the melodies in this, combined with the jangling ding 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 ding, like it just works perfectly. Excellent stuff there. I'm going to subscribe to Silenzio Nero, or Nero, however you like to say it. Did anyone, where are my pirates at? Anyone remember CD burning? Did anyone else use Nero burning ROM? See what they did there? That was my go-to CD burning software. The amount of times that you'd sit there with your single or double speed CD-ROM, you'd get together a collection of music that you'd definitely not downloaded illegally from Napster, and then you'd make your own mixed CD on a CD, and about, one in every three would end up being a coaster, because it would get halfway through and go, disc error, and it would just eject, and you'd be like, no, too soon. Just me? Okay. No, I'm sure. Knowing this crew, knowing this community, I'm sure I'm not alone in having having many spindles of old CDs with all sorts of weird and wonderful MP3s burnt to them. All right. Let's move on. This is Hell. Hell says, this was supposed to be in a musical Twilight on Broadway, but it never happened. Production got dropped. Still, my song remained as a nice memory. I think you're going to enjoy this one. This is called All of Me by Hell, and we're going to give it a spin for you right here, right now on your Music Live.
Never mind, I'm in control. I'll pull the plug if I want, I can make you crawl. Been there, done that, every trick is old. Bring it on, take it off, I've seen it before. Crack of dawn, carry on, maybe you'll be saved. I enjoy watching you, feeling safe. I'll be good, you'll be bad, I need a change. We get on, we get off the final stage. You don't ask if I'm a sinner. You don't break where others crack with me. You don't mind I'm unforgiven. You don't question my humanity. My humanity. My humanity. Never mind, I don't really care if you're up and I'm down when you take me there. Come on, you know you need verbatim, 'cause my wrong and my right may look the same. You don't ask if I'm a sinner. You don't break where others crack with me. You don't mind I'm unforgiven. You don't question my humanity. I don't ask if you're a sinner. I don't break 'cause others crack with me. I don't mind I'm unforgiven, 'cause you don't question my humanity. My humanity.
How good is that? Now, I'm far from a Twilight fan or the intended audience, but man, if the music was like that, I would have gone and seen that production. I do love some musical theatre, and yeah, you can imagine that as being like the big, powerful number, like the person in the spotlight just blasting it out, just belting out that number. And I say it a lot here on the show. If you're new to the community, you can tell when someone is just giving it their all. They're just leaving nothing in the tank and just singing with that just vocal intensity, and that is perfect. That is really well done, because you can feel when people are holding back. They're singing within themselves, and with a song like that, needs 100% passion and power, and that definitely did have that there. Yeah, kind of a Pat Beneath song. Pat Benatar? Pat Beneath? Is Pat Beneath someone else? I'm hearing a bit Pat Benatar. And look, there's a whole bunch of cool stuff on here. I'm going to go and exploring my old demos and covers in this playlist. There you go. So I'm subscribing to Amy Lee Forever Hell here. We'll throw a like on that one. And you can do the same. Just jump down in the description. You don't have to jump. You can just scroll or slide, swipe, Move, whatever you need to do, just go down there and check out Hell, and check out all the other great artists we have played here on the show this week. Don't go anywhere though, because we've got a heap more to come. We've got a few more songs to play in the first half here. I'm going to reveal our featured artist. We got Pete's Pick coming up for you around the corner as well, and we're going to do another Play My Fire beat, and we do it all thanks to our wonderful friends at DroKid. Yeah, DroKid can help you get your music out there to the world. Just one sign up and you can release, look at this, an unlimited number of songs, EPs and albums for just one yearly subscription. And I say it every week now, but I don't know about you, but I've been going through all my subscriptions lately and I'm like, Disney Plus, okay, I need it for Simpsons. Netflix, yeah, I know the kids like a bit of stuff on that. But then there's like Paramount Plus and Stan and all these things, and they're $10 to $15 per month. DroKid starts at $22.99 per year. That's like $3 or $4 a month, and you get an amazing service. You get to get your music out there to the world. And one of the things I love about DroKid is under the hood here, there's a whole bunch of cool goodies. There's some ways to enhance your music, and I actually love this. Like, this is just a little added extra. This is Dave, and Dave is your AI analysis music bot. And look, it's been around for years, well before AI became a four-letter word, in my opinion. But what you can do is you can throw a song here, and I've actually got two versions of my song that's called Work in Progress, my original one, and I've got the Thomas Christ Further Progress remix. So I've not actually checked this one out. I'm going to ask Dave to analyze this track. Now, is this going to help you get your music out there to the world specifically? No, but look how cute he is and what fun it is to do this. So Dave listens to my track and he tells me all about it. In fact, it's Thomas's track. Let me tell you about this. It's a 3-minute 16-second song in A minor. Yes, it is. 4 beats per measure. Loudness is minus 8.75 dB and the tempo is around 167 BPM. The track is acoustic, so it's 50% acousticness, 54% danceability. You can kind of do a little jig to Work in Progress. Not an instrumental. It's pretty energetic, yeah. Probably doesn't contain talking. Liveness, it was recorded in a studio, and is sad, depressed, or angry. It is a little bit sad, depressing, and angry, but it's pretty fun. And you can share this with people as well. You can copy that link and share your Dave link with other folks. So DroKid, yeah, we love them, and they are, I was going to say they're proud supporters of this show. No, we are proud to have them supporting this show. And I know many of you are already DroKid users. You're about to renew your DroKid for a year, or maybe you're just deciding. Talk to anyone in this community. I don't have to do the selling for DroKid. The people in this community do it for me, because everyone that I talk to about DroKid that uses DroKid loves DroKid. Yeah, they just make it simple to get your stuff out there. And again, you can save yourself 7% off on any DroKid plan in the first year by using that link. Let's keep playing music, because we've got another fabulous artist coming your way. This is someone, I interviewed this creator on the show way back when, probably 4 years ago now. We haven't heard from them for a while, but I saw that they had a new release and I said, get that new release to me. It's Army of 100 Sheep. And they say Sunlight was made in GarageBand iOS in a crawl space underneath my house. You can actually hear outside sirens at the end of the song. The song is about not letting people drain your good energy, and that there is plenty of sunshine and positive vibes for everyone. My musical production sound goal was to combine Hootie and the Blowfish's Only Want to Be With You with Rusted Boots' Send Me On My Way. And the vocal session at the end was inspired by Boyz II Men's I'll Make Love to You. There you go. We got some Hootie, we got some Rusted Boot, and we got some Boyz II Men. What a mixture. What have we got in store for us? Well, we're about to find out. This is Army of 100 Sheep here on Your Music Live with Sunlight.
Tell your dream I like a man. You can't break my inner peace. It's solid as a wall, there's no crack in it. But there's enough to go around. So stop your crying. Say goodbye to all the woes and clowns. There's no denying. You can run and you can hide, but the light let it in.
Army of 100 Sheep here on your Music Live. Very cool artist, and yes, it's cool to hear them continuing to create music here in 2024, because it was all the way back in, let's see the year here, it was 4 years ago, I was correct on that. It was not 2019, the before time, the long ago. So yeah, if you want to learn all about Army of 100 Sheep, you can go and check it out. Yeah, it's Javier, and yeah, the way he creates music, it was, what do they say? Yeah, mixing in your car. So way back in the day, I'm not sure if you're still doing your creation. It sounds like you're still using interesting production techniques with the crawl space there, but you can go back and check out that classic episode of my Creator series and hear from the artist of that particular song, which is cool. It's great when people are just, this community is sticky, right? Even when folks are not here, they're not around all the time. I don't know, we have a way of bringing them back. It's like, you will be back. You will come back to the community eventually. All right, let's play our next song. This is Papa Courtney, who I know is here in the chat. Hello, Papa Courtney. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Another artist who has been around this community for a while now, probably coming up to a year, and their production and their music is continuing to improve and impress. They say it's a song about not being complacent in life, and at the end of the day, it's all on you as time passes you by. Absolutely. This is Papa Courtney. This is Pass You By. This is Your Music Live, and you're listening to it.
Another day has come and gone again. Feels like all these days are just the same. I need to break free from this loop that I'm stuck in. I need to somehow just get away. It's all on you. There's still so much to see. Open your mind, be free. Be who you want to be. What will you do? There has to be a better.
Papa Courtney, very cool stuff, yeah. Nice guitar work from Papa Courtney, and yeah, your production levels are definitely on the rise, my friend. Really great to see from the first song we played of yours. Yeah, got to be close to a year ago, at least maybe 6 months, 9 months ago. Yeah, continuing to create and do great stuff there. So thank you for sharing that one. Yeah, cool tune, rich and clear, and yeah, the look of the video was super cool, wasn't it? With the little flickering candle there going on. Very cool stuff. YML is on the radio for Manny of the Lily Pillies at work, which is very cool. Yeah, I like to think of this as a bit of a radio show, kind of something you can have on in the background and just listen in. Hopefully I yammer on a lot less and there's less ads than your usual commercial radio station too. Not no ads, because I do tell you about DroKid, but I consider that almost a community service because DroKid are the bomb diggity. People are still saying bomb diggity, yeah? Yeah? Cool. Good to know. Let's play this one. It's from Sal Caruso / Jaded Soul. They say, the winner of all time, song of spiritual battle and redemption. Love your show, Pete, and thanks again for playing my music. Logic 10 on a MacBook. Very cool stuff. Let's give it a spin. Sal Caruso, Jaded Soul, your Music Live. Oh, we might need to start that again. If it's not one thing, it's another. Let's do a quick audio check, shall we? We will switch up the audio from here. We will jump over to the... What you could be listening to, if I was horrible and mean and vindictive, while I do a reset on the old mixer here. Yeah, I just get my internet working, and then we have some other challenges. Clicking down on the left side, has it cleared up now that I've changed the audio source, despite sounding terrible? I'm just going to reboot the router and then come on back. So just bear with me, just a jiffy, and we'll do that. We'll do that in a jiffy. So let's go back and turn on my mixer. Yeah, this is the joys of technology, folks, when you're doing things like this. Is it going to come back on? Yep, it's rebooting. It's rebooting. No clicking with the camera audio. That's cool. Don't worry, we won't be staying like this. This is just a stopgap so you can hear me rabbit on while we do a little bit of a reset. So, Rode, I love you, Rode, but yeah, I'm having a few challenges with the Rodecaster. I'll get the headphones on so I can actually monitor the audio now. Yeah, drinks time. Have a little drink. Have a little bit of a refresh. All right, the audio seems to be coming through fine and dandy at my end now, so I'm going to switch back to the... Thank you, by the way. This is why it's great to have a great live audience here. Let's go back to the Rodecaster Pro and see if my fidelity has been corrected, improved, and is all good now. Might wear the headphones now. It's all looking good at my end here now. So if I could get some thumbs ups in the chats to let me know if everything is good. Yeah, it was me. Apparently it was me. Sounds great. We're good. I'll wait on a few more thumbs up and then we shall recommence the show. No more clicks. Yeah, how weird is that? I tell you what, if it's not one thing, it's another. Nice and smooth. Yes, it was Sal Caruso. It was him breaking my audio. The good news, folks, is that I know some of it may be that I'm whipping my old Mac within an inch of its life, my old Mac Mini from 2020. A new Mac has been ordered. Yeah, it's the end of the financial year here, so it's the 1st of July, so just before the end of the year, I ordered myself a brand new Mac Studio, which is coming in about a week's time, so that should hopefully mean I can have everything hooked up a lot more cleanly, nothing through any hubs, everything plugged straight in, lots of power and lots of overhead and RAM to do things, so these little things should happen less often, we hope at least. Can we do a quick sound check on the audio that we play here? Let's spin this one up. Sal Caruso gets a take 2. So we'll take him back to the start. Let's just have a little listen here. Let me know if this comes through. Sounding good at my end. Once again, Sal Caruso, Jaded Soul, the winner of all time. Your Music Live. There you go. Worth the wait, Sal Caruso there. Yeah, sorry, it was a little bit quiet too because what is it? The Bandcamp is never quite as loud as the YouTube, but things like SoundCloud are twice as loud as YouTube. So go figure, hey? It's just one of those things. Yes. So let's continue on. I'm going to grab this next one. This is a very cool track. This is another sort of classic rocky type track. Comes to us from The Riot Boots. They say the song is recorded in a small basement in a small town in Norway called Toten, where men are men and sheep are afraid. Mixed and mastered by Espen Ronje, the leader and founder of the band. It's a summer song that's going to be featured on our upcoming album BBQ Volume 1. Very cool stuff. So we're going to be playing this one. It is cool. And it is called, I'm definitely not waiting for time. Here it is. Look at this. This looks like the album artwork of, those best barbecue songs of all time, like those compilation albums. It's like, yeah, here's the best rock songs of the world for 1997. But no, this is cool. This is The Riot Boots, and this is called Hot Tub on Your Music Live. Does have some familiarity, doesn't it? I'm not sure exactly why, but yeah, it's definitely got a vibe that is familiar of that old school kind of late 80s rock and roll vibes. Very cool stuff indeed. I know, so many undiscovered artists here out of Norway, small town in Norway, and you can create stuff like that. Well, let's keep moving on here because we are over time. You wouldn't be Your Music Live if we were on time and everything went according to plan, would it? What would the fun in that be? Let's jump back over to slaps.com, and this is the Scott Brothers Band. They say this is a new version of a song that I wrote 50 years ago when I just joined the community college jazz band. My, how far technology has taken us. The song was completely recorded in iPad. On my iPad using GarageBand, lying flat on my back because I'm now physically disabled by scoliosis and unable to move about. Thanks, Pete, for everything. You are the person who most influenced me to become the creator I am today. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. The kind words. Flattery will get you everywhere. This is the Scott Brothers Band, and this is No Time here on Your Music Live.
Too high. I got my daydreams behind me. Someone won't find me. What I need is just a step on ahead. No, I can make it. I can try it. And I say yes, I can. Oh, but I ain't got time. I ain't got time. No time, no time, no time.
jazzy goodness there from Scotty Baby here on Your Music Live over on theslaps.com, a community I recommend, I highly recommend you get over to the slaps.com, share your music, listen to other people's tunes, collaborate, communicate, and facilitate the awesome. Okay, I'm going to stop talking now. All righty. Thank you, Scotty Baby, for sharing that one. Someone who we play on the show, have played before. I think we played one of their songs a couple of weeks back. They're back again. It's our friend No Emis, and this is our mate Si's side project. See what I did there? This one's called Polar Vortex, and Si says it's a bit of early 90s trance music taken from my latest album, Frontiers. I wanted to explore some of the types of music I grew up listening to, so the album is an homage to those influences. You can get the album from my Bandcamp page, link in the description. So yeah, go to the link that's in this description, then go to the link that's in that description if you want to check out this awesome album from No Emis. Let's give it a spin. Polar Vortex, Your Music Live. Wonderful stuff there from No Emis. Yeah, definitely got those trance vibes, 90s feel there. Very cool stuff indeed. We've had a lot of that kind of synth wavy, trancey kind of vibes today, haven't we? Very cool. Great techno trance indeed. Trance. Yes, I say trance. Oh yes, let's have a dance to some trance music. I'm going out dancing tonight. I hope there'll be some trance music. Sorry. Sometimes you just say things and you're like, do I sound like that? Do I really sound like that? Let's play this one. This is axolotl.mp4, which is the name of the band. I know, it's weird. I thought I was doing something wrong, but no, the name of the artist is axolotl.mp4. They say it doesn't have a meaning, it's instrumental. I'll be the judge of that. Let's see if we can apply some meanings to this. Mental Breakdown here on Your Music Live. I mean, if I was going to have a mental breakdown, it would probably sound a little bit like that. I know. Look, I'm not always the biggest fan of the super distorted, super crunchy vibes, but that one has enough. Like, if it was just that all the way through, I don't think I could have coped. But the fact that it has those little breaks in there is kind of cool. I kind of dig it. So, yeah, axolotl.mp4. Plus, intriguing name for the artist there. Righty dokie. Let's play our last track of the first half before we dive into my pick and our featured artist, and then another great half of amazing music. This is our mate Emmanuel Ferro, known as Zisuthris, who says Protestitium Dornum Day, sure, is part of Zisuthris' debut EP, The Anonymous Alchemist, recorded at home one night with with a €99 guitar and released on September 11th, 2023. Here's the playthrough of this song, which talks about the 13th century alchemical text in which instructions for the creation of the Philosopher's Stone are found. Man, you folks have some deep and meaningful stuff in your songs. I dig it. I'm just like, there's no such thing as college. And then you folks are talking about 13th century alchemists and the Philosopher's Stone. Anyway, let's give this a spin. One of my favourite guitarists who, for some reason, I'm not subscribed to. Let's fix that. This is Zuzuthrus here on Your Music Live. Absolutely exquisite levels of precision in that. Again, you watch that, you listen to that, and you're like, I mean, yeah, simple. I could probably do that. No. Well, I couldn't. Maybe you can. But yeah, no, the absolute focus and amount of precision you need to make something sound so easy. It makes it look easy, makes it sound easy. That stuff ain't easy. To be able to sit in the zone and in the pocket of a song like that and play lead guitar and do with the double picking. Yeah, amazing stuff. Yes, very, very nicely done there from our mate Emmanuel. I tried to grow a beard a bit like Emmanuel because I actually have beard jealousy because I kind of want the longer, thicker beard, except I had to shave because I'm like an old man and I just come in all patchy now. So I wanted an epic Emmanuel beard, but it didn't come out that way. Oh man, it's a bit weird. All right, that is the end of our first half. We're only 10 minutes over time, and we're ready and raring to go for a big second half here. We've got our featured artist coming up. We're doing another Play My Fire beat, and we've got amazing. Take a listen to some of the folks that we've got coming up in the second half. We've got some Kid Kane. We've got some Michael Zealand Band. We've got Lou Reality coming up. Beta Gamma, Happy Ron, Jackknife Combat, Stone Dog. We've got some Tierra del Fuego, Sylvie Drapeau, Ron and Jenny, Wolfstone Studio, and our times. Oh man, it's an absolute star-studded affair in the second half. So if you thought the first half was good, yeah, you're going to get just as good a time in the second half. But before that, it's my pick time. And so you might be aware that my wife and I did a month of, it was dry July, we did it in June. So we went a month without having anything to drink, and we raised, at this point, about $1,100 for charity. And by the way, we got a couple of donations yesterday from Thomas and Amelia. Thank you very much for that. And there was one other person who also donated who I'm spacing on. I'll find that out, and I'll say thank you to you as well. But we were sitting around having a quiet beverage yesterday because our month is done, and we were like, for some reason, we were like, I wonder if there's any really cool, because we were talking about we were having Indian food, and I'm like, I wonder if there's any Indian metal, like some Indian dudes that are playing metal. And I searched Indian metal, and up came Bloody Wood. Yeah, like Bollywood, but Bloody Wood. And I listened to this track, and I'm like, if this doesn't flag the copyright, I'm playing this for folks as Pete's Pick tomorrow. It didn't, and it's an amazing, epic tune, and it's going to be my pick. We're going to play this one for you here. It is Bloody Wood and Gadar, Indian folk metal. Get ready for this, folks. This is a ride. My pick here on Your Music Live.
ये मुसलमान का खून ये हिंदू का खून बता मुसलमान का कौन सा हिंदू का कौन सा बता साले बनाने वाले ने फर्क नहीं किया तू कौन आता फर्क करने वाला I see a state turning to fate turning to hate turning to votes turning to notes like a kind of black money with the antidote best kind of bloody yeah we're bringing the hope you gotta walk the rope up on your block provoked and what you're not sure you wanna got blocked the bone where you at I don't need no gun I bring the fire and the fury of the third world son touch for me once again touch on it on again what don't get from me I'm control the time again time my life and what you're not sure you wanna go rock the boat get that nigga I got that never will I stop never will I say die I said never will I stop never will I say never will I stop never will I say die I said never will I stop never will I got that clap the crap they call them governance more than a rap man we're reforming governments full on attack man get with the plan we're here to
the politicians and the right. Can you imagine, like, me sitting there yesterday? I've got Uber Eats to thank for this because I was literally going, I want a chicken tikka masala. Actually, I wanted a paneer tikka masala because I'm vegetarian. But we were ordering some Indian food. And for some reason, I was just like, I wanted to listen to something different, some different sort of music. And I'm like, there's got to be some rockin' Indian metal out there. And there is. And it's Bloody Wood. So now I'm a huge fan. And I've been, like, exploring their catalogue. And they're good dudes too. Like, they're good people and great musicians, clearly. And I love the drummer. Like, the drummer's just sitting, like, all the other dudes are just out there, like, doing it, and the drummer's just doing his thing. I love a drummer that's just like, I am the engine room. You guys can jump about, but I'm just doing my thing here. Very cool. Just set my alarm clock. There you go. That's a good thing. Oh, imagine waking up to that. Boom. Very cool stuff there. That is my pick. We are going to now dive into our featured artist. This is someone, every time I play this artist, I say, I love saying their name. And I hope I say it correctly because they have a cool name, but they also have some amazing, amazing music. And the artist I'm speaking of is Matteo Napolitano. And I'm playing one of my picks of a Matteo track here for this one. And then we're going to close with Matteo's brand new song that they have submitted for this week's show. So this is another, I guess you get two Pete's pick here because I've made a pick from this one, which is my pick for Matteo Napolitano. This is a track called Better Days, our featured artist here on Your Music Live.
Guns and tanks rained fire on our heads and drove us from our lands, a long and grueling road from the evil at our heels, till we reached a safer ground where salvation could be found. Waiting for better days, hoping we'll find our way. Waiting for better days when we'll take up desert sands. We finally reached the boat. The henchmen shoved us in. We were parted from our kin. Days adrift at sea, at the mercy of the waves. Before we could touch land, and our Savior's welcome hand. Waiting for better days, hoping we'll find our way.
Yes. Very cool. Yes, got that 70s, 80s vibe, that kind of soundtrack, like movie soundtrack. You can imagine this playing like over the closing credits of like a John Hughes style film or something like an 80s adventure, like early 80s adventure movie or something. Very cool stuff there. I love it. Thank you. Thank you to Gino. Hello, it's our mate Gino. Gino's been around this channel as long as I can remember. There really hasn't been a time that we haven't had Gino around. I reckon at least 5 years, mate. What do you reckon? You were one of the early days, folks. Appreciate you, mate. Thank you very much for what it's needed for. Well, what it'll be needed for is probably to pay my bills next month, because I just ordered a new computer this month. So thank you. Yeah, little Genesis. It does have Genesis, especially with those really nicely programmed drums, like really carefully crafted drum part in that one as well. Very cool stuff indeed. Alrighty, let us jump in. Let's dive under the covers. It's time for some cover songs here on Your Music Live. Are you ready for some covers? That was under the covers. Yeah, we got none. No one submitted a cover song this week. I don't know. Some weeks we get 6 or 7, and some weeks we get not a single cover. So we're going to move on. Let's grab this next track. Welcome to the second half. This is Kid Kane, who I saw here in the chat. Hello, Kid Kane. Hope you're well. Brand new original by Kid Kane. Vocals, music, and DJ Lemmy C on guitars. For the original, Echoes of Home is a song about growing up in an abusive household from a child, locking up those darkest secrets of the past, only to come back haunting the soul with each year growing. Sometimes we cannot save ourselves. Would appreciate the play on Pete John's. Been a while for Kid Kane original. Yeah, been working on my craft. Peace and love from Kid Kane. Let's give this one a spin, shall we? Echoes of Home here on Your Music Live.
Memories deep into the morning light, like a whisper in the wind, yeah. Take me through these lonely nights, feeling like I'm home again.
Another footprint in the sand, and these echoes of home. And these echoes of home. They keep calling me back to the place where my heart roams. And these echoes of home. They keep calling me back to the place where my heart roams. To the place where my heart roams. To the place where my heart roams. Another shot of Hennessy, another hit of weed again, another loss between a friend, yeah. Even though these times have changed, but the echoes still remain.
Very cool stuff there. Kid Kane, Echoes of Home. How good's the vocal production? Those doubled up vocals. I love the echoes of home, home, home. Like the echo on that. It really works well, the double effect there. And yeah, just great production. Very, very 90s grunge sound. Really takes me back. Highly approved by me because it's exactly my kind of jam. Yeah, it's very, very early 90s slow jam kind of style with the guitars and the vocals there. Nicely done. Kid Kane, thank you for sharing. Remember, sharing is caring, folks, and sharing is Karen. So if you'd like to share the show, use the share button below. Don't forget there's a thumbs up button down there as well if you would like to use that. And we will do our Play My Fire beat coming right around the corner. So get your typing fingers ready if you'd like to join in on that. Leela, Lou Reality, Dark Leela says, I wrote this song with my chat, Thought I'd get through it. I made this song with my chat on one of my Monday appy hours, including the opening quote, and it sat around for a while until I discovered that it went with some lyrics I had on hand, whipped it together in a fit of inspiration and sent it off to Jade Star for mastering, finally making a video, and here we are. When I first read this, I thought she said, I made this song with my cat, and I'm like, that would have been just as cool as making it with your chat. Maybe you made it with both. I'm sure the cat was somewhere around at the time. Let's give this one a spin, shall we? This is The Rise of Dark Leela. Who are you on Your Music Live?
Look inside. Don't hide yourself. We're the same, but all so different. Our blood runs and our heartbeats. We all decide, but what we see is not the same in kind or type. We can't help but realize. We can't help what we be like. We live in many ways. Our love is bent or set ablaze. We share so much humanity, but our snowflakes will none the same. So know this true, there is no
Leela, Lou Reality. Yes, always a wild trip there. Love it. Love the diversity message in there as well. A little bit of a pride going on there for Pride Month, the last day of Pride Month for you folks. It is all Dunsky here. It's the 1st of July here in Australia, but very cool stuff there from Leela. And yes, diversity is something that we support big time in this community, on this channel, because why limit yourself? Why would you only want one type of person and one type of music? It'd be like, yeah, you want to eat the same lunch for the rest of your life. I mean, if it was what would something I would like? If it was a beautiful tofu stir fry, or maybe some chicken. No, not chicken. I don't eat chicken. Some tofu masala or some paneer, maybe. But no, variety is the spice of life, and I really don't understand folks that don't like diversity. It makes no sense to me whatsoever. All right. Up down from my high horse and play some Michael, aka Zedland Band. Hi, Pete. This one is called See You Soon, a rock and roll story set to a hip hop Z style or Z style. Canadians say Z, don't you? Or do you say Z? I thought you said Z. You say mum, like us, not mom. You say mum. Do you say Z? I thought it was alphabet A to Z. Let me know. Canadians? Do we have any? Yeah, we've got some Canadians in the crew. This is Michael, aka Zedland Band. This is See You Soon, your music live.
Add your song, hid in the closet, letting imagine a world when Dylan was a prophet. Tommy was with who? Before they get fooled again. Boy was flying to Mars as ground control counted down from 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off. Stairway to heaven, but squeezing out their lemon, stripping out rocked up punk as the pistols spew their venom. There were the Beatles and the Stones, from Let It Be to Let It Bleed, not getting any satisfaction to all the love you need. Love is all you need. Love is all you need.
I can't tell you how much I dig this kind of new and look, I say new direction. Michael goes in all directions at all times, but I love the spoken word stuff. It just suits Michael's production and his voice so well. And clearly an absolute poet and songwriting extravaganza, great visual design in the video as well. Just going from strength to strength. I know it's cliched now because I keep saying it every time I play one of Michael's tunes. But I really don't know how he creates such cool bits of art. It really is artwork as opposed to music, well, as well as music that Michael produces. So great stuff, and hope you are doing well cruising back from or flying back from or some sort of treks and travels. Michael's always somewhere in the world around us. And let's play another song. This one comes to us from Mafese. Pronunciation, I apologise. I made this song while trying to be experimental, chopping up some good old soul samples in BandLab, and it depicts being around in a theme park or a circus with a more depressing atmosphere. Well, to me, all circuses are depressing atmosphere. Have you seen clowns? Those things are just freaky and weird. No. Let's give it a spin. This is called Circus. Mafese, your music alive. cool. Yeah, very retro, very old school kind of vibe. The little lo-fi goodness there. Vintage vibes from our friend Mafese here on Your Music Alive. Atonal and moody. Yeah. I like it. Yeah, cut and paste DJ stuff. Maybe that could have gone into the cover section because that was not a cover as per se, but definitely some sampling going on in there. Let's continue on and play this one. Paul Philip Maroney. We've played on this show previously. They make some great stuff, and this is the third song off their debut album, and the first song that I specifically wrote knowing it would have to be for a female vocalist. There you go. Yeah, don't be limited, folks. Collaboration's key. A lot of folks collaborating all over the place, and it's great to see and hear. So this is a Paul Philip Maroney and Breakthrough here on Your Music Live.
A life on hold, had to breathe and leave before I lost control. I had to go, 'cause sometimes some fights are better left alone. I know we didn't lose our love overnight, but we did lose all our love in fights. And now you've gone from being in my life to looking in from the outside. When you've loved someone for so long, you become afraid once they've gone. Thoughts of, could there be someone else? Every day I keep losing a part of myself. It's hard to know what's worth holding on to after you've thrown so much away. Wishing there was something you could give so we could start again. I'll never know.
How good is that? And I know you want to keep listening to it, but we're already way over time. And the good news is you can jump on down in the description and go and listen to that one. But yeah, doesn't it hit you in the feels? Yeah, Paul Philip Maroney, another artist that you'll want to go and check out down in the description. Go and subscribe and give them some love and let them know that you heard them here on Your Music Live and that they're awesome, because they are. You know who else is awesome? Beta Gamma. Yeah, a fun, quirky instrumental song made for celebrating sports. It's so fitting it should be any sports celebration anthem. I kind of dig this because I'm a big sports guy. If you don't know, I'm a big into my sport, as we say here in Australia. We don't say sports. We don't pluralize it, which is weird. We say sport, which is the opposite of mathematics, which we do pluralize and Americans don't. It's all weird. Isn't language weird? A little bit. All right, let's play this one. We're over here on the Band Labs, and we're going to play it. It's called Sports Day, Beta Gamma on Your Music Alive. I like it. It's just groovy. It's definitely got that kind of sporty kind of vibe. Yeah, nice drums in there. Very cool stuff. We're getting ready for the big game here at the Sports Ball Stadium. Yeah, you know what? Love your sports, don't love your sports. See, even I say sports, but don't belittle other people for not like, if they want to watch it or they like it. It's like me and wrestling. I think professional wrestling is an absolute pile of turds, but people like it, and it's not hurting anyone, except when the wrestlers get hurt, which they almost certainly will. But very cool stuff. Yeah, no plural on the word sports. Isn't it? It's not pluralized in French, is it? Isn't it les sports? Or do you actually pluralize it? Is it les sports? I don't know. Yeah, it is masculine, isn't it? Les sport. Do you put the T on it, or is it les sport? I don't know. Why am I worrying? I'm doing my Duolingo on Italian at the moment because we're hoping to go to Italy. We are also hoping to pop into Paris. Listen to me. I'm such a jet setter. The kids want to go to Paris too, but we're definitely going to London and Rome and around Italy next year. So yeah, les sports. And the T silent or pronounced? I know sometimes it's silent. Anyway, this has been the French lessons with Pete and Sylvie. Hope you're enjoying it. Let's play one more tune. Let's play a Happy Ron tune and get happy, shall we? And then we're going to do our Play My Fire Beat Part 2 Electric Boogaloo. Ron has been teaming up with some great performers and singers recently, and this is no exception. This is sung by Rachel Thibodeau, and he says, is it our hearts that lead us astray, or is it our thoughts that lead us down paths where we break our own hearts? I don't know. Is there a right or wrong answer to that, or is that, yeah. Let's give it a spin. This is Happy Ron, and it's called My Heart Won't Unbreak Itself here on your Music Live.
I'm the one who fell in, and he's the one who messed it up. My head was telling foolish lies. My heart was screaming, it's not love. Now all this sitting, crying, wishing, hoping it ain't making nothing better. Gotta do something to put myself together. My heart won't unbreak itself. It won't heal any faster hanging around here, putting it through hell. Can't do it on its own. Sometimes it needs a little help. But my heart won't unbreak itself. I'll call my friends, I'll go out, I'll try to have a real good time. And I'll dance, I'll talk to someone new, and drink a little more red wine. Yeah, all this sitting, crying, wishing, hoping it ain't making.
Very nicely done there. Happy Ron there. Rachel Thibodeau singing that one. Very nice. Again, meaningful, hitting you in the feels with some of these songs in the second half. Very nicely arranged too. Great piano sound. Almost Ben Folds-esque. Anyone getting a Ben Folds vibe from that piano arrangement? Maybe it's just because I listen to a heap of Ben Folds, but good stuff there from Happy Ron. Thank you, my friend. I'm going to play one more song before we do our Play My Fire Beat. I keep promising it. It's called a tease in the biz. No, it's just that we're moving through. I did want to point you to this, though, before. If you want to learn a little bit more about the Happy Ron story, I've got a video. If you search my name, Pete Johns, Happy Ron, Making Music Easier. Again, these are from these classic, this is 4 years ago as well, from all the way back in 2019. I did a creator series. I must redo the creator series again soon because it's great. It's wonderful hearing from some of these wonderful creators such as Happy Ron. So if you want to learn a little bit about the Happy Ron story, you can check that one out. I've just thrown the link, or just go and search Pete Johns Happy Ron in your YouTube search engine and you will find it. Let's give this one a spin. This is called Yeah, Dum De Doo Da Ba, something like that. It's Jackknife Combat. Here's a track called Yeah, Dam De Doo Ba, one of my recent tracks that is not a cover or a remix of another song, using Fruity Loops as always. To the audience, let me know what I can improve on. There you go. Asking for feedback. Jackknife Combat. Yeah, Dum De Doo Ba. Your Music Live.
Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Jackknife Combat raising the roof there for sure, bringing some intensity in to the show here. Thank you for doing that. Awesome stuff indeed. Yes, the old FL Fruity Loops Studio. Like calling it Fruity Loops. Dum-dee-doo-ba. Thank you, Colourful Energy, for being here. We haven't heard from you for a while, Colourful Energy. Got anything new or in the works that you'd like to share with the team here at Your Music Live? Always cool to hear from you. And always cool to do this little segment we like to call Play My Fire Beat. I'm going to fire up the old giveaway tool, and we need a code word. What should our code word be? Well, I'm just going to make it yeah. After that song, yeah, dum-dee-doo-ba, the code word is yeah as well. So if you would like to participate in the Play My Fire Beat, all you need to do is throw hashtag yeah, Y-E-A-H, right here in the chat, and you'll go into the draw. How this works, how can you play your fire? Well, if you win, if we randomly draw your name, if you put hashtag yeah in the chat, then you will go into the draw, and you can be like Happy Ron, and maybe you'll win. So go ahead, throw your hashtag. Hello, Future Phoenix. Good to see you, my friend. There was a question. I did a trivia thing. There's this new trivia thing on Netflix, and it had Phoenix. It said what something related to foxes. Which word relates to foxes? And it was Phoenix for some reason. I still don't know quite what a phoenix or a fox is. I don't know, but I knew that for some reason, and I thought of Future Phoenix because of that question. Yeah, can't remember what it's called, but it's actually quite cool. It's like a little interactive trivia thing you can play through Netflix, and Georgie and I are big trivia fans, so we played a bit of that yesterday. I've been recording. Well, that's a good excuse. Whenever anyone says, I didn't make the show, Pete, sorry, I tried to make the show, but I was recording, or I was mixing, or I was mastering, or I was songwriting. I'm like, nah, sorry, there's no excuse to watch YML when you should be creating, because I'd be an absolute hypocrite if I said, no, stop creating and come and watch this show. No, if you're creating, that is the best excuse. Now, if you're just binging Netflix, not a good excuse. You need to come and watch the show. All right, let's play another song while we do the draw there. This comes to us from our mate Raul Nieves. He's got a band called Los Hombres Sin Ley, and he says, hello Pete, presenting today our latest Los Hombres Sin Ley recording called Fantasma, which means ghost. It's about ghosts or demons messing with our minds and how time is the only cure. I hope you guys enjoy it. Funnily enough, my wife is doing Duolingo in Italian, and she's a few lessons ahead of me, and I think Fantasma, it's Spanish for ghost, but it's also Italian for ghost or something similar. And she had to say one thing was like, there are ghosts in my fridge or something. It's super weird. Like some of the phrases that it makes you say are quite bizarre. This is Los Hombres Sin Ley, and this is Fantasma, and I'm sure it's going to be fantastic here on Your Music Live.
Me persigue donde voy, recuerdos me atormentan de un pasado que se fue. Cuando trato de olvidarlo, siempre vuelve a aparecer. el fantasma de mi vida, lo que una vez ya fue. Y el que fue fantasma, no solía ser tan diferente.
How cool is it? Yeah, great harmonies, great vocals, excellent video production. Love the drums, love the guitars. Yeah, just really rocking stuff there, isn't it? I dig it. Yeah, nicely done there from Raul and the lads there from Los Hombros Sin Ley. Yeah, very cool sound indeed there from Raul. Always love your work, my friend. Thank you for sharing. Again, another person, I say this a lot, but another person who is 100% a great creator, but a super good person. And look, it's not that there's many folks around here that are amazing creators and absolute garbage humans. Like, very, very few people come through the door with that kind of attitude. Most people are very, very cool. But it's just something about this community that I love the music, but they're just great people as well. Like really kind, generous, caring, sharing people, always celebrating music. Just you can tell the joy and the passion for music over and above anything else. And yes, is that what we say as musicians who are never going to make $1 million and never going to get 1 million streams? Sure, but it's also a fact too. Like everyone's here for the same reason, and that is to share the joy of creating music and listening to other people's cool passion projects as well. Alrighty, thank you. We're going to listen to a little bit more of that, in fact, as we do our spin. We're going to spin that wheel. Yo, DJ, spin that wheel. If I can find where I put the giveaway tool. Oh, this is a bit of a worry. I have a window somewhere that I put the tool, and now I can't find it. I've got the other one, which was Mark Bro being win. I didn't close it, did I? Let's see if I can find this, the Chrome window that I did the tool in. There it is. Okay. Crisis averted. I found it. I'm still not great with my window management here on the Mac. I do need to improve my Mac window management skills. I'd hidden it down behind. So let's turn up Raoul and Friends. And let's hit this draw. How's that bass though? Listen to that bass tone with those delicious harmonies. All right, let's play it. Good luck, everybody. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Oh yeah, baby. It's our mate Thomas Christ. Congratulations. Hashtag yeah. It is Thomas Christ who has won the Play My Fire beat. Thomas knows the rules. He knows the process around here. So Thomas can choose a track for us to spin, something from the Thomas Christ catalogue, maybe some folk you. Thomas only has 17 albums plus a bunch of singles and EPs and side projects. Yeah, I think Tom will find something of his awesomeness to play for us. So I'm going to close that window now because I no longer need it, because Thomas is le winner, le fantastique winner extraordinaire. What is winner in a different language? We're doing today. Welcome to Language Studies. This is not Your Music Live. I'll have to do YLL, Your Language Live, where it's like, let's just talk about different languages. Who'd watch that? I'd tune in for that. I'd watch someone else doing that show. All right, someone we haven't heard from for a while is Joris J. Peters. Have we had you on the show before? I can't even recall. The title of the song, So Beautiful, So High, or wherever you are now. In Dutch, it's called Zo Mooi Zo Hoog, of Water Je ne ook bent. I tried. It's about letting go physically and mentally and growing from there. Recorded in Logic Pro in my home studio. It was mastered by a professional masterer. The song is in Dutch, in Flemish. The style is Klinkkunst Indie. Nice. The stop motion for the clip was made by an artist friend, Sandrine Lambert. Very cool stuff. Love hearing the backstory and love the global reach that we have here on Your Music Live. So this is Joris J. Peters and Zo Mooi Zo Hoog of Waar Je Nu Ook Bent. And let me know if I got even one of those words pronounced correctly. Your Music Live.
ken het leven niet, maar mijn stem die heeft geleefd. Dus ik heb geleefd en dat laat me langzaam los. Zou kunnen dat ik niet heb bestaan. Tot op de dag van vandaag, klaar om te dansen, klaar voor het afscheid en om niet bang te zijn. Want de engelen die zijn we zelf, waarschijnlijk hier en nu. Maar zeker vroeg of laat, en ik druk je op het hart. Alles is oké. Zo mooi, zo hoog of waar je nu ook bent. Waar je nu ook bent. Waar je nu ook bent. Waar ik nu ook ben. Ik ken de liefde goed, want mijn hart dat heeft geleefd. En ook wel wat gebeefd, en dat doet me eigenlijk deugd. Het zou kunnen dat ik langzamer leef.
Wow, there's been some beautiful songs on the show this week. Wonderful production, both on the audio and the video side of that one there. And I love it. Love when folks collaborate on things like that and create some fabulous art, which Joris has done there for sure. I'm going to. Why am I not subscribed? It's so weird. I know it's not. I don't like conspiracy theories at all. But sometimes I go to a channel and I'm like, I'm more than positive that I've subscribed to this person in the past. And I don't know. Maybe it falls off. Your subscription has fallen off this channel. Yeah. Speaking of subscriptions, somewhere that you should probably consider subscribing to. I know I mention it every time I talk about them now, but how many subscriptions do we have for different things that are costing us $10, $15, $20 a month? Yet DistroKid costs just $22.99 per year for the musician plan, and you can release an unlimited number of songs, EPs, and albums using your plan. And it goes out to your Apple Musics, your YouTube Musics, your Amazons, your Tidals, your Deezers, your TikToks, your Facebooks, everywhere, man. Instagram, people want to use your... I saw a post this week from someone who suddenly randomly got like $50 worth of streams from Meta. And he's like, where is this coming from? Like, why? How? What? And it turns out it had gone into Instagram and a bunch of people had used it. It was a particular dish, like this one particular dish, and I can't remember the region it was from. But his song was just the only song called this one particular dish. So everyone that did a story where they'd made this dish used his song. And that's the sort of stuff that can happen. Like, yeah, you're not going to make $1 million overnight, but hey, if someone's going to use yours in their TikToks or in their Instagram stories or in their Facebook posts, you might as well get them out there, and you can do that with DistroKid. The other thing you can do, we did it one of the fun things before, but there's other things you can do. Under the promote yourself here, there's hyperfollow, mini videos, meme video generator, Visi video generator, and this one that's super handy. These promo cards are gold. So something I haven't done enough of is promote this one, the brand new or fairly new work in progress version that Thomas Christ did for me that we released through DistroKid. So I should be getting one of these cards here and putting it out there. I kind of like this one for its simplicity. So here's the cool thing. You just got this nice, simple black background. It downloads that as a JPEG and I can use that. And because it crops to a square as well as elongated rectangle, you can use that in your stories, you can use that in your Instagram posts, your Facebook posts, you can make it your thumbnail or your profile picture, you can do all sorts of cool things. So DistroKid just keeps adding cool new things for you to do, and it all comes bundled in with your DistroKid plan. It is very cool and very good. Yeah, exactly. DistroKid tells you where your songs are played and downloaded, so you know what's going on. Sometimes it's a surprise, like our friend over on the Facebook group that just found that his song had been randomly played for some people. Lots of helpful tools indeed. Now, Thomas, did I miss your request? Let's scroll back up. There you go. We got it. Play Fantastic. Okay, hang on. Play Fantastic Elastic Loop-tastic by Sean Needham, Bittersweet Idea Factory. He's been on here before. Okay, I will do that. Let's search it live. Let's see how well we can search this in here. Surely with a unique name like that, we'll find it. Fantastic Elastic Loop Bloop-tastic. Are we going to find it with just that? Let's see. No, we've got all sorts of weird stuff going on. Fantastic, Bloop-tastic. Because I didn't. That was terrible typing. Fantastic, elastic, Bloop-tastic. That's looking better. Sean Needham, Bittersweet Idea Factory. Here we go. This is Thomas Christ's pick. He's decided to pay it forward, and he would like us to play this one from Sean Needham, Bittersweet Idea Factory, and it is our Play My Firebeat winner on Your Music Live. Too cool. Yes, amazing stuff there. Definitely my jam as well. What a great pick there from Thomas Christ, paying it forward. And I'm going to copy this one and throw it down. Am I? Yeah. See, I'm already subscribed to Sean, so yeah, we've definitely played him on the show before, so it's okay to play here today. Yeah, I know, so many changes, some tasty fusion going on there. I'm going to grab that link and we're going to chuck it down here as the fire beat right down here between Joris J. Peters and Stone Dog, who is up next. Yeah, I haven't heard from Stone Dog in a wee bit, but it is time. It is time to play. Time for you and me to play us some Stone Dog right now. And they say the following. Definitely not making time while I find all the information. All right, they say another song from album 2, I'm Shook, is a short, fun, loud, punky interlude. I like to think of it as what would happen if the Beatles and the Sex Pistols collaborated to make their own take on blues song 2. Looking forward to bringing this to the live stage as Stone Dog is about to play its first live shows ever. That is bloody marvellous. Congratulations, getting out there. I dig it. And I think you're going to dig this tune too. This is Stone Dog, and this is I'm Shook from Breakaway here on Your Music Live.
I can't believe what I saw. Don't think I could take much more. No way I've got what it takes. I've made a big mistake. I'm shook. I'm shook. I'm shook. I'm shook. Can't pull my eyes away. But I decide to stay. I better leave right now before I get
bass solo and all. How cool is that? That's got that kind of late night, yeah, very Song 2-ish, isn't it? Almost like a bit more grungy than Song 2, a little bit more heavy and fuzzy. Reminds me of an Australian band by the name of Tumbleweed, who I really dug back in the day and still do. Still get into a lot of the older stuff, but very cool stuff there. Stone Dog, Breakaway's the album. And that song is called I'm Shook. Great hook, I'm Shook. And you know how we know Stone Dog know what they're doing? Yeah, look at this. Provided to YouTube by who else? DroKid, baby. Yeah, I know. I do think about DroKid, and I'm like, I hope DroKid realise that not only are we bringing new people into DroKid, but I like to think that every time you watch YML, it makes you even happier with your decision to use DroKid. And many folks have said to me, oh yeah, my DroKid was coming up. And you're right, I need to keep it, because I want to make sure my music stays out there and it's available everywhere. It just makes life so much easier. And again, you don't have to think about it. Like, the thing is, with other distributors, you have to think about it. With DroKid, you pay you once a year, and then it's just unlimited. Just release your music. It's just one less thing to think about. Get your music out there. Yes, we love you, DroKid, and we thank them for supporting the show. Below the whistle, people, we're into overtime. We've got ourselves 6 songs to go. A nice 6-pack of songs for you for the rest of the show. So we are a little into overtime here, so we better keep moving on. Let's play this one. This is Tierra del Fuego. Thank you to Brock. Oh, by the way, it was Tom and Co. who also donated to the Dry July, as well as Tom and Amelia. So all the Toms came out of the woodwork, and Tierra del Fuego, Brock, basically almost every month donates to the channel here and helps support us and helps me keep bringing live music and independent music to you. So this is Tierra del Fuego. They say recorded in one room, overdubbed vocals, mixed with Craig Schumacher at Wave Lab in Tucson. Enjoy. If you don't know, this is a band out of Arizona that we love around here. It is Tierra del Fuego, and this is In the Garden on the Vine. Your music live.
Cellar in time. Why does the cage bird sing? Why do they bow to their king? Oh, what do they know? What do they know? Disappears, and the Lords are stoking fears. They can't create a battle to be won, but when they take your only son, what will you do? What will you do? Oh, what will you do? What will you do?
Yeah, definitely has that horse galloping kind of beat there. Really cool stuff. I know, I say this every time, but every time I hear Tierra del Fuego in my random just playing of songs, like YouTube will just grab songs and throw them up there, every single time I'm like, who's this again? And then I realize it's Tierra del Fuego, and they're super cool indeed. Colourful Energy, yes. So Thomas has already sent you popped a link in the chat here. There's a few videos I did like way back when. Things have changed a little bit there, but yeah, there's a video where I show you how to update to the Musician Plus plan way back when I updated back in 2018, I think. And if you go to studiolivetoday.com/DistroKid, there's actually my FAQ there. So that will link into a lot of videos, to the playlist of videos It has everything you need to know about DistroKid, but weren't afraid to ask, but just didn't get around to asking. So yeah, definitely consider it. And look, I'm all for checking things out. Make sure it's right for you. And I think you'll find for 99% of folks out there, DistroKid is right for them. And if the 1%, if it's not for you, that's cool. Not your bag, baby. There are other distributors, but I don't know. I've been using DistroKid since well before they were a sponsor of this channel, and they just do everything I need them to without me having to fuss and bother. So that's what I like. I'm a lazy man. I like things to be easy. Let's grab this song. This is Raven Thomas Maniac, and they say everything is connected through love, entangled quantum physically. Many mysteries are within the lyrics and video. Can you unlock them? They've queued this one up for us to be sort of halfway through, so that's where we'll play it from. This is Raven Thomas Maniac and EQP, Entangled Quantum Physically, on Your Music Live.
I feel love in the frequency, entangled quantum physically. I'm electrified positively. In this field of love that envelops reality, soul resides eternally. Open my eyes, weeping mothers and crying babies. 10,000 years and nothing's changed. You motherfuckers should be ashamed.
How cool is that? It's like a little Chris Isaac mixed with a little Radiohead, sort of later in Rainbow style Radiohead, or even OK Computery style. Yeah, love the visuals, love it. Very cool stuff indeed. Thank you for sharing that one, Raven Thomas Maniac. Make sure I'm subscribed, which I am. Don't forget all the artists, all the songs we've played on this week's show. They're available down below in the description for you. Go there now. R times 2's up next. Our mate Rudy. And what's Rudy got on offer? Well, he says, hope all is well. It is. It's July. Welcome to the new financial year. Hope all is well. This is the final song off the new EP. Wanted to try something completely different, so decided to create a dance-style track. Played the bass and guitar through my Mini Fuse 1 and everything else taken from BandLab loops. Everything recorded, mixed and mastered in BandLab. Thanks as always for playing the track and supporting indie music. It's just what I do around here, my friend. That's just what I do. This is Inertia. This is R times 2. This is Your Music Live. This is what we're playing. Enjoy. Another very cool track from R times 2. Love watching and hearing the progress of Rudy as he explores different DAWs, different genres, different types of music. Very cool stuff. Yeah, agree, Thomas. He's really brought the diversity in his latest batch of tracks. And once again, how cool is it that people around this community, really good people, as well as really good creators and musicians. I dig it. I like it. Good stuff indeed. Yes, good stuff. So we're nearing the end of the show. We only got 3 songs left here today. If you would like to submit a song for a future show, you can use the link there or follow the wonderful Thomas's instructions here. Hello, Al Davis Music. Fashionably late. Mate, you're only 2 hours and 14 minutes late for the show. But you're gonna get the last 3 because it's time for our penultimate, and ultimate songs. We're gonna go with this one as our penultimate, the very prestige, the very honourable location, the anti-penultimate track. And this week it's going to a wonderful person. It's Sylvie Drapeau, who has been here for the whole show, very patiently waiting for their song and enjoying all of the other cool tracks. They say, I'm a very sensitive person and I live all my emotions one day at a time. This song is about me. My friend Marco made the arrangements. Thanks, Pete. And that's from Sylvie. So let's give this one a spin. Mes Emotions from Sylvie Drapeau here on Your Music Live.
Elles vont, elles viennent et sont parfois intenses. Elles me surprennent par leur cadence, mes émotions. Il me suffit d'entendre ta musique, elles sont touchées, c'est magique, mes émotions. Les gens me disent, faudrait mieux les gérer, en respirant par le nez, je laisse aller mes émotions. Laisse aller. Y a l'anxiété, s'ensuit la peur. Je choisis la sérénité. Je peux vite changer de couleur. J'aime pas quand elles sont embrouillées, mes émotions. L'excitation quand tu me serres fort dans tes bras, je passe toute la gamme des émotions, les montagnes russes, oui c'est ça et oui c'est moi. 24 heures à les traverser en pleine conscience, je leur fais face. Que la douleur passée s'efface sans m'enivrer pour oublier mes émotions. Les gens me disent faudrait mieux les gérer en respirant.
Yeah, très bien. Je t'aime, indeed. Very good stuff there from Sylvie Drapeau. Always wonderful to hear something just organic, just celebrating. Lovely video as well to go along with it, and wonderful guitar work. So thank you to Sylvie. Oui, je suis d'accord. Again, my French is très rusty. Super guitar. Yes, absolutely. Belle voix and très bien all round. Magnifique. I'm so sorry. I must sound like an absolute fool. Yesterday, when I was sort of rabbiting on and starting talking about different languages and different things, I could hear, because my wife and daughter were listening to the Happy Hour show, and a slight delay, like 10-15 second delay, and I could hear my daughter going, "Stop talking! Just play another song, you idiot." All right, let's do exactly that, and let's play our penultimate tune. This is Ron and Jenny Wolfstone. You might know them. Well, Ron and Jenny Wolfstone. Ron and Jenny at Wolfstone Studio, and they say, "Hi Pete, we collaborated with Ivan Idea for this track called Monterey almost 9 months ago. Ivan sent us an about 5 separate pieces of music for us to write lyrics to and do vocals, which is right up our alley. We chose this one first. If you cue it up to 1 minute 22 in, you'll also get a chance to hear some great guitar work by a talented musician known as Jay. I hope you like it." Very cool. I like it. I like it when a plan comes together, and always good to hear and see some collaborative work going on. So let's jump on over to this song already in progress. Wolfstone Studio, Monterey, here on Your Music Live.
Hey there, think of choices in your world. It's time to say what is on your mind. Go take the stage, face the fear to make it through. Can't walk away, no more hiding from the truth. When the light of day is fading, there are shadows on the wall. If you see us through the darkness, you will hear us when we call. You're the only one left standing. There's no time to slip and fall. You can find your way back home. It's where you belong.
Great guitar part, but what the heck is with that guitar? Has that got the tuning pegs at the bottom or around the corner? Is it one of those automatic tuning guitars? Very cool stuff. I need to know more. Great stuff there from Jenny and Ron and Dave and the team, Jay, and all the team that put that one together. Very, very cool stuff indeed. Exactly. You can tell the work and the care that went into all of that. Yeah. Was it like a headless Strat? There you go. I like it. No, hello, Beta Gamma. Thank you for choosing to share your music. I did. I saw that you have a new submission, which we'll try and sneak on next week's show or the week after. So thank you. Yeah, anything that we don't play this week goes into the tank because we won't pass it by. We will evaluate it for the next week's show. An Elon Musk guitar has no head. No, he has a giant melon, doesn't he? It's not full of very good brains, but yeah. I know Elon Musk is easy target. Yeah, don't bash on Elon. I just don't pay attention. This is the problem. We just need to ignore these people. They won't necessarily go away. But there's nothing we can do for him, really, at the end of the day. All right, let us get the heck out of here. Yeah? Have you had a good time? About 2.5 hours. Normally try to keep it around 2 hours, but generally go into a bit of overtime. I'd like to do my usual thank yous. We're going to do it quickly here so that you can get on with your afternoons, evenings, or mornings, depending where you are in the world. But we're going to say thank you to the wonderful creators, the wonderful artists, the wonderful musicians who shared their gift, who have shared their music with us here on the show this week. Thank you for doing so. Thank you to the wonderful people who have been here to watch the show, whether you're here live, whether you're here on the replay. Thank you to the folks who helped me fix the audio halfway through. Again, this is why we do it live. If it wasn't live, you would have had clicking in your audio for the next hour. So thank you for that. And a huge thank you to our wonderful sponsors, DistroKid. Yeah, if you're an independent creator, I can't think of a good enough reason for you to not sign up to DistroKid. Honestly, you can get your music out there to the world. And I know places like Bandcamp are cool. Don't get me wrong. Selling your music directly is cool. But there's nothing quite like you meet someone at a party and they're like, oh, you make music. Where can I hear you? And you just go everywhere, baby. Don't say it like that. That's creepy. But you just say everywhere. Whatever you use. If you use Apple Music, if you use Amazon, if you use Deezer, if you use Tidal, even if you use Spotify. See, it made me cough just saying the words. So whatever you use, you can get your stuff out there. We thank DistroKid for their support. You can save yourself 7% off any DistroKid plan in the first year by using the link up the top or down in the description. That is going to do it for this one, except we're going to go out with our featured artist. It is Matteo Napolitano, and he says, hey everyone, this one sat around unfinished for a long time until I asked help from musical buddies Major Baldini and Phil Townend, who sprinkled their magic dust and got it over the line. Hope you all enjoy it. I think it's an absolute banging tune, and I think you're going to enjoy it too. It's called Fool's Gold. This is Matteo Napolitano to take us out. Another Your Music Live is in the can. Folks, be kind to yourselves, be kind to others, keep creating. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.
It's not as precious as you.